Hey Jess, I know you went on live yesterday. I couldn't see it. I don't know because I don't have you. I You need a comment on one of my like comments so I can actually see your actual channel because I can't see it. I'm looking. I'm just like I couldn't find it. I tried to click here and then I still couldn't find it. But how are you? I'm just sitting over here chilling. I just got done doing a community post after I get off this live at strictly 11:20. I'm gonna start doing things very strictly. um, I'm about to go on to doing another video and then another community post. So a video and a community post and do my prayers and then I am going to bed. Oh girl, same here. The enemy. Wow. Yeah, the enemy been really trying to attack me badly as well. But I don't care what it is. I've been doing my prayers because God, with the Jewish calendar of the new year, I've been before I even got to this. We all have got to this point. He was showing me different prayers, anyways, and I'm about to start doing them more intently. I was doing them for a few days, especially when I was at that Airbnb, but I'm about to start doing it even more intensely. What's up, Sophia? How you doing? Well, I pray that things go fine for you. I really do. I really do because man, when I tell you, he has been most definitely on us, on God's children. I really believe the closer these promises come, the more intense it is, the more we have to stay closer to the Lord because any given chance, he's going to try to make us slip and fall. And yeah, because I've been going through it. I'm just telling the truth. I have, and I think a lot of it is because I do believe in this too. If God's been telling you to do a fast, you do it. If God's been telling you, if you feel it in the spirit, or for some people to actually hear from the Lord, He's been telling you to do a fast, you do it. You don't sit there and be like, well, I'll just do it another day or whatever like that. No, you do it when He asks you because He's trying to help you. And then here we are, we think we can take another day, another break, or whatever we think in our head. And it's just causing the enemy usually to attack us even more. So I will say that much. If you've been feeling like, oh man, I need to do this, I need to do that, well, I recommend go ahead and do it. Yeah, I tell you that much. Because God be trying to protect us and stuff, but we need to do that. God been telling you to pray a certain different way. He been telling you to stop hanging out with certain people. Whatever that could be, I bet you any money. More likely that's what it is. I really hate these clips right here because they're so like little. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, that's what I've been doing because yeah, I'm like, oh, this is what's going on here because it's been interesting ever since I've been trying to allow the Lord to expand everything that He has me doing, expand like the things, the gifts that He has given me to expand it into coaching calls and to other things like that. It's been a lot. I have to admit. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's like all this light and stuff everywhere I'm going, but maybe just get the light out of the way. But yeah, it's been such a such a big deal. I will say that much. It's been such a big deal. It's been okay, actually, and I will say okay. Just like Jess said, it's been a day. It has been a day. I'm like, woo, it has been a day. But how are you though? You know, I'm just making sure that I do these lives at least once a day. I'm just trying to have it a little shorter today because I'm pretty busy doing a few community posts today. Yeah, and a video after this. Hello, whoever that just came in. How's that going? Yeah, I really hope everything gets fine with you though, Jess, because life be life. Especially when you not with the devil and stuff like that, you know, doing what he wants you to do, because all of us can quickly go back into um with the devil very quickly. A lot of us can go right back into whatever he wants us to do, but I choose not to. Since I choose not to, then it's all this mess. Yeah, because you can. Yeah. Ooh. You say you almost off. Ain't that something? When you get out of work, that be hitting different. Ever since God been having me do my social media, and he hasn't been having me work, I don't like it. I actually like working. Personally, I really do like working. I don't really like staying home. It was like a lot of my actually a lot of my pet peeve with changing with the Lord is staying home and doing my ministry, being more attentive with him and being more persistent on having him close by me. I had to sometimes he'll call you not to work but work for him, and it's just like, okay, so it's a lot. But I've been doing that, so yeah, I miss a job. I ain't even gonna lie. I do. So I try to do anything I can do around the house. I'm about to start painting in the kitchen and a little bit on the porch because it looks a hot mess to me. So, and I also feel like it just needs a change. So, yeah. Yeah, it's really not my thing. Yeah, it's not my thing. Like staying at home. Only thing is my thing is that helping God's children and then seeing people, you know, get the confirmations that they need. That's the thing that gets me going. So then I said, okay, then that's what I needed today. Since I can't go to a 9 to 5 job, I'm fine with that. Saved by grace through faith. Hello. It does. It requires a lot of discipline because the thing is crazy is that every time I turn around, my like somebody's offering a job and I know it's not from God, and I'm just like, dang. It's like, no, I can't do that one. I'm like, dang, really? And it's like, then it's another one. I'm like, wow, not that one neither. So I usually just cannot, I can't get into them. So even though before I went to San Antonio, Texas, it was a job offer to me, and I couldn't take it. And I was sad about it, but I said, okay, fine. But it was offered though. I'm trying to figure out put this up somewhere. I'm trying moving it around. Yeah, I'm gonna probably put it here. It's just really annoying. Like trying to. And yeah, I got my Texas shirt on that I bought. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you though, Sophia. And I also will say too, everybody start being careful with people. If you also start feeling like bad energy around people, start asking God, what's that's all about, especially working for the Lord. It'll be so many type of people trying to attack you, take whatever God and gave to you and try to use it for their own good. So be careful with that too as you're walking in obedience. Like I said earlier, if God's telling you to fast or if God's telling you to pray this kind of prayer, do that, do this, stay away from this kind of person. Like I said, it's protection because as He has you doing more tasks, if it is working a 9 to 5 job at home or out and about, either or, just stay very close to Him. Stay very close. I really recommend that. Yeah, it's this one. Thank you. But yeah, it's this one. Because I already have a lot of gray shirts. I really do. I have a lot of gray shirts. So it was just really stupid. I didn't know that it actually was a freaking gray shirt. I thought it was a different kind of plum color. I thought it was like a different, like a plum color. In the place of like a plum color that I could wear with like one of my white sneakers. Because as I mentioned before, I'm a sneakerhead, so I don't really enjoy wearing any kind of other thing. So yeah, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's one of the shirts. Even though I don't mind it, it's a different kind of gray shirt that I don't really have at home. But I still didn't want it. I should have just got the blue one, but it's fine. But yeah, Jess, I hope you're okay though. I hate that that's happening, but a lot of times too, when you go through stuff, God is just most of the time trying to teach you something about yourself and about a certain person or certain people or just the devil in general. His basically his schemes and stuff like that. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Oh my gosh, these glasses are so dirty. Like I got them like 2 years ago, and they're just so dirty. They're so like scratched up, and they get easily dirty. And I mean, I have big eyes, and if people see me in person, I have like kind of long eyelashes, so that makes it even harder. I'm just going to do this one today because this one's annoying a little bit. I can't see. Dang. Man, that is awkward. Like, yeah, I had to get pulled from a lot of friends because they were like really deeply in the world, and it was just something that it just I didn't I didn't even know why it happened at first until I started realizing. I'm like, God was calling me to be a certain kind of person instead of the person that um that I wanted to be. So I had to get pushed out of that either way, or I wasn't going to be able to do whatever that He actually had me doing right now at this moment. But I wasn't going to be able to do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it is. And the thing is like you might not even see it like right now that they're going to burn you, but they're going to burn you sooner or later. Or they're going to distract you. If they're not even going to do something intentionally, they're going to distract you over your promise, over the things that you have to do. And I realized that as well, even though I was upset about things. So yeah. I don't know if Jess is still on here. I knew she was upset about some stuff. Jess, are you still on here? I don't know. Say by grace through faith is on here either. But yeah, you basically gotta keep pushing with the Lord. Like you just gotta keep pushing. Yeah, and it's like the deception, and it's really sad because in our worldly mindsets, we usually think that the people that we are around, um, they haven't. They might show little things that are human, so you're thinking like that's human for them to do certain things when really it's bad intentions that are involved in their actions, that are in their actions, which really messes me up. Well, at least in the past, it messes me up now, even now, 'cause I'm still human. And but yeah, because if you got the spirit of the Lord deeply in you, I believe that most of the times you don't try to see people the way the Lord see them. Like you see them, and the Lord see them for their heart, and we just see them for their heart in a certain kind of other way. He see their spirit, their heart, everything. We just see, oh, their actions are pretty good, and we think that's a heart thing, and the whole time it's like not. It's a deception thing. So it sucks, but yeah, the truth is that you know, and the thing is too, I also realized as well with that when you kind of think about it sometimes, just like dating somebody sometimes you get lonely. I had this guy that I used to hang out with when I was younger, and he was just nothing. Like literally nothing to the point of like no return, like somebody that you can really just say, yeah. Like he was just over time I started realizing the type of person that he was. And he just had a lot of wrongs in him to the point it was just like he didn't even notice it or even cared. And this guy I used to hang out with, never dated, nothing of that, but we was friends, and platonic wise. Didn't know he wanted anymore. Um so yeah, I he would hang out with these friends I used to hang out with just because he was bored. He would hang out with them all the time and say mean stuff about them, and then they'll say mean stuff about him to me. And I'm like, one of y'all talking about me too. Because y'all talking about each other every 5 minutes. One of y'all talking about me too. So I'm just like, this is crazy. So I'm getting out of here. But sooner or later, until I just left. And I got this thing is just when I leave people alone, I don't want to hate them. So I'm like, when I was cutting people out of my life because of God, I felt like something in me, God was giving me like that intuition, like no, giving me that discernment, like no, like that person just that discernment was hitting at me, like this ain't gonna be any more to it. And he just kept on like just doing the most rude weird stuff over time and try to hide it like it wasn't like that. And so anyways, when we stopped hanging out and stuff like that, I just felt like wow, I'm alone again. But and that was around the time that I was also dreaming about my spouse at the time. So that didn't help either. So I'm like sitting over here alone, and I'm alone romantically and friendship wise because we were very close, all of us. But it was always something over time. Over time, at the beginning was wonderful with everybody hanging out, but over time, it just became just so much friction. And I kind of was mad at myself at the time too because he already showed me time and time again he was very strange. But I wouldn't believe to myself that that's just how he is. Everybody got their own type of characteristics. But I was right, and that really irritated me. But yeah, true, because it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, and it's just like people think like I used to talk to this one guy, this one counterfeit in the past. And when I'm able to talk about my testimony, to talk about certain things I went through, it was like, okay. But anyway, woo. But anyway, he was just, he believed in envy. He believed that envy would help you to succeed. Because if you're seeing somebody have something, then more likely I'm gonna want it too. So if my envy is so strong and so intense, they're more likely whoever that is having the car, having the woman, having the man, having the body, having this, you're gonna work just as hard to get it. And I was just like, what? I was like, ain't no way you would think like that. Like, and then would call me envious at times. I had my thing was in the past with me, and even now I'm, starting to break that off. But I always had this thing is just like I always had a disconnect with yeah, and I always had this disconnect with romance. Always. I always have. It was always like, yeah, I like you. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Actually, I do like you. No, I don't. Like it was always because it was always a counterfeit, you know? And when I was seeing my spouse and stuff like that, in the spirit, God would show me, I'm like, I like this one. I was like, this one, not only is he hot, but he seemed like my kind of guy, you know? And that was something really that bothered me as well, which caused me to do a lot of deep internalizing and then caused me to also do a deep in idolization, which got me with the last counterfeit, which got me to this place today. Girl, you talking about done with the men though. Now, I'm done with them. Like for the reason of the Lord. Like it's not even that I don't want to like talk to men. I just God told me to stay faithful while I'm waiting for my spouse to arrive. He just told me to do that and focus on him, have some more war room time, have some more talking, getting into the Bible. Even though I really didn't want to just only do that. I had this thing like it's gonna be me and my spouse doing the Bible, doing the work with the Bible and doing this and doing that, not me doing it alone. He's like, I need you to love yourself sometimes. Like that's what I need you to do. I need you to start loving yourself. So then when I give you your spouse, it will be all two together, but I need you to start loving yourself a little bit today and tomorrow and for the rest of your life. So yeah, cause man, men have me just like, woo. Whoa. Ain't no way. This is great. What? You said God had a prophet come. Oh, wow. Huh. That's interesting. You said God had a prophet come to me in a club and tell me to stop talking to men. At the time, I didn't understand I was woke. I was woke yet, but when he woke me up, I knew what was up, and I've been celibate since 1 year now. I've been celibate for 3 years now. Yeah, so yeah, and a lot of that was really off of God because, truth be told, if it was me, I would have been celibate for 1 year myself. I'm being really honest. So yeah, but yeah, I've been celibate for 3 years now. Yes. It would have been 1 year for me as well. Because I still just wanted to do me when God was making sure the people that I wanted wasn't making no time for me. Like, man, I was just like, why is this not working out? Like, I'm vibing with this person. I'm vibing with this person. What is going on? And he just like, no. Like, the way the devil works with exchanging soul ties with people, he knew that that was not going to make me progress in life. He knew that was going to keep me in that bed depressed and lonely and even more lonely than I felt before giving my body off to another person. Right, but you making it though. Yes. And it's so funny because I know at times with the desires that I be having, I just know it's not for me. I feel like I'm very close in the spirit with my spouse, and I know at times um God is not making me unaware of his emotions. I really do believe in that. A lot of times, these intense desires that come out of nowhere for love or for sexual pleasure, I do believe that that comes from them. Because that ain't coming from me. That ain't coming from me. Like, because I really try to make sure. Because it comes, sometimes I have my own, situations. Have my own mindset about things and my own desires here and there, but most of the time I really believe that it's not for me. Like yeah. Like it's a lot. I believe it's a lot of reasons why a lot of us don't have our spouses yet, because a lot of them are dealing with like lust and stuff like that, and then some women are dealing with lust why some men don't have their spouses. But I know for certain with me, I'm like ain't no way is this is me. And it's natural to feel that way because the devil done perverted everything. It's natural to have those emotions, but I do believe, yeah. Yeah, it's like, what is going on? And I know it ain't me. I just know. It just can't be me alone. I'm not saying that it ain't my, future husband having, emotions and it's me too, but whew, that is him. That is him. And this other prophetic person that I know in my family, I'm like, I know they be feeling the same way. Like that ain't me. It ain't. Like I ain't even trying to be me, but telling the truth, man. Yeah, it's just like, cause I try to keep myself completely away from everything that like I try to keep myself most of the time away from music that's secular movies. I try to watch like stuff that are like, for instance, like stuff like cartoon like stuff, because I usually like cartoon stuff anyway. But I like to watch like romances that are not like with all the sex and stuff and all that nasty stuff. And then I try to usually watch just watch like a lot of I don't know if you know this show called Touched by an Angel. I like to watch that sometimes. That's on Prime Videos, on Prime with Amazon. So I try to watch that and stuff like that just to keep my mind off of like movies and shows that are out. Because some movies and shows that I want to watch, I know sooner or later it's gonna get like about drinking and smoking and sex and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just like, forget it. But excuse me over here for just keep moving my hand. I got like four mosquito bites on me, and I got it from being in my cousin's car like 2 days ago, and they ate me alive. When I tell you, I'm like, dang, some cream on it. That won't happen. Woo. Oh, okay. That is great. I'm sorry. I'm just putting the cream on everything. Oh, that's crazy. God keeps having me on this. I'm looking at the Bible right now. God keeps having me on this verse of Psalms 116. Thanks to God for deliverance. Hmm. Yeah, this one. Jess must have got off of here. Oh, Jess. Oh, she's okay. Hmm. I love the Lord because he had my appeal for mercy, because he turned his ear to me. I will call out to him as long as I live. The ropes of death were wrapped around me, and the torments of Sheol overcame me. I encountered trouble and sorrow. Then I called on the name of the Lord. Lord, save me. The Lord is gracious and righteous, and God is compassionate. The Lord guards the inexperienced. I was helpless, and he saved me. Return to your rest, my soul, for the Lord has been good to you. For the Lord rescued me from death, my eyes from tears, my feet from stumbling. I will walk before the Lord in the land of the living. I believe even when I said, I sincerely oppressed in my alarm. I said, everyone is a liar. How can I repay the Lord for all the good he has done for me? I will take a cup of salvation and call on the name of the Lord. I will fulfill my vows to the Lord in the presence of all his people. The death of his faithful ones is valuable in the Lord's sight. Lord, I am indeed your servant. I am your servant, the son of your female servant. You have loosened my bonds. I will offer you a thanksgiving sacrifice and call on the name of the Lord. I will fulfill my vows to the Lord in the presence of all his people, in the courts of the Lord house. Ooh, in the name of Jesus, yes. Within you, Jerusalem, hallelujah. I don't know why I see a lot of, I see like a lot of lightning in that thunderstorm. Hmm, interesting. Hmm. The Redeemer, my Redeemer lives. Huh. Thank you for the likes, whoever that's on here. I don't see you comment, whoever that got the likes on here. Yeah, see, it shows 3 people. Okay, okay. Still on here until 11:20, y'all. Okay, yeah, I'll be on here until 11:20. Hmm. I'm just doing some editing right now, y'all. So it's two people that just came in here. Hello. Not saying anything. Not sure what's going on. And then the people going again. Hello. Yeah, I got until 11:20. Whoever that's on here. Hello, whoever that just joined in here. And left. I need to start posting on my TikTok as well, but I don't do it as much. Hello. Hmm. I love that. Hello. Mm, get off of here probably a little sooner. I do need to get on my video. Mhm. To leave out of here right now, y'all. I'm gonna try to. Seems as if it's not that a lot of people in here right now, so I'm just trying to help me get this community post in this video. So I'll be on here tomorrow a little earlier. See you guys later. Goodbye.